guys, Ian Anderson, Cory, Murrell, Central Coast Disc Golf. We're back with our round 1 feature card. We got part 2 on deck. This course is really fun, Cory.
This is legit, I think, my favorite course on tour. It is such a blast. I played 3 practice rounds. I just couldn't get enough of it.
Yeah, I really don't blame you at all. Hole 2, what is the game plan here? Or, sorry, 10.
This one is a doozy, though, Ian. 368 feet. It really does have that flex sidearm shape, but these trees right off the tee on that right side really prevent that shot. You need to have extreme power and extreme touch. Really, if you can flip up a backhand, that's probably your best shot.
Yeah, it seems like it. Paul agrees. Good rollout to maybe okay rollout.
Yeah, probably a neutral situation. I got to brag. I was able to birdie this one with a flick roller.
Ooh, that's spicy.
Not as spicy as this, Ian.
What?
That was with a flow.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's great touch, great power. Just one of the better shots I've seen anyone throw. Yeah.
The slalom around those trees was incredible. What, Cory?
Dude, the sneaky distance, too.
Wow. Drew's got that power, too. See if he can get it up there. Throwing the hyzer flip at that Leo 3. Ooh.
Got through.
That was crafty.
This is one of those holes, we say it all the time. It doesn't do the elevation justice. It is so high up there.
Yeah. How'd Zachariah end up?
Oh, he hasn't putted yet, so. Should be noted, we have our one snafu of the round. Paul's drive was not featured, or his upshot, but he just threw a sidearm up to this left side. He's about to throw his putt here in a second.
Oh, that's what we were missing, my bad.
Yes.
Yeah. So here is Zachariah. Good birdie.
Good birdie. I'm going to attribute it to the second pair of shoes that he's got on. He did have a shoe swap in the cart.
That's so clutch.
Mm-hmm.
When it's raining, man. Oh, Paul.
I don't know. Maybe caught up with the leaves around his head or something. Lost focus.
Yeah.
But, yeah, not a putt we're used to seeing him miss.
A little bit of lettuce getting in his head. Literally.
You let us in.
So bad. Two. Wait. Oh, yeah. Paul with the bogey. Drew with the par. And a couple of really nice birdies there from Cory and Zach.
Such a good
Really
get.
impressive.
Yeah, such a good get.
This one. Ooh.
This is our ace hole, Ian.
Oh, okay.
192 feet, you make the gap, and you have a birdie. Pretty much that's how it goes.
Yep.
But this is our opportunity. They tried to set it up for at least one hole that we could get on SportsCenter, and fingers crossed, we got 4 chances at it round 1.
Let's do it. Any OB in the creek there? Or?
No OB,
Casual.
just not a great lie.
All right, that's fair. Zach is running that ace, but did not get the flip he needed. That'll still putt, it looks like.
Yeah, it might be a bit of a ish. He's in the woods,
Yeah.
but he's close enough.
Cory? Wow.
Had my heart racing there for a second, and I thought we might have had
man.
one.
Just glide a little harder. Drew? Looks like a Casey Pro Rock. Ooh.
Yeah, he's not rocking a great lie.
No, he is not. Paul flipping up a forehand.
So saucy.
Yeah, it was really nice. He's kind of got that germ flip up forehand going, you know?
For sure.
Not too many people have it, yeah. Decent out there for, was that Drew?
That was Drew, and that was a less than decent out, to be honest with you.
Oh, it was. Oh, no. Oh, at least it didn't roll. But you do not want to take a 4 on a 192-foot hole.
No, not at all.
Drew's about to. Zach, good putt from the woods.
Good putt and great turkey. If you go back to part 1, hole 9, 10, and 11.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, and that's a quality way to follow up that. He took a bogey on the par 5 and then a turkey.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of Idlewild's story, though, to be fair. It's like the bogeys are going to come. You got to get the birdies when they're there.
Exactly. A great hit from Cory right there. Towards the bird, as does Paul. And it looks like Drew's going to be losing 2 strokes of the card right here.
At best.
This is if he makes this putt, yeah. I was giving it to him. Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah. True. Ouch. That one hurt. Taking it back to even. Got a couple 4 downs, about 2 now from Zachariah. Hole 12 is on deck.
So, Ian, we have officially entered the nasty.
Oh, yeah?
So this is going to start off a stretch where nothing is smaller than a par 4, except for probably the hardest hole on course, hole 13. We're going to see in just a sec. This one's 644 feet. You got to throw 275 maybe to 315. There's a nice little pocket of landing zone. And then you're going to work right down this fairway, and it is a nightmare. If you're off the fairway or even off the landing zone, you can be on the fairway, but off the landing zone by 10 feet, you're forcing a flex, you're throwing a flick roller. You just have to get something to finish left down at the bottom of this hill.
Gotcha. Looks like Zach has the box, busting out a forehand tee shots. Oh.
You could see that would have been a great position, but one kick, and he is as far off of the fairway as you could ever dream of being.
Yeah, I just need to miss that one last tree. It would have been perfect. Cory, interesting play here.
Yeah, his goal was to park this little stump that's just left of that, and then just rip. He was going for like the upshot off the tee, then drive for his upshot type of deal.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Paul played the flex forehand, but leaked a little left and then kicked right. Drew. Looks like a rock shot.
Yep, and he's kind of going with that same Cory strategy, where you just lay up into a good spot and then throw your second shot. Unfortunately, neither of them have laid up into good spots.
Oh, no. Let's see if they can manage. Not looking easy. Paul going back to his forehand roller. It worked so well before. Oh.
Had such a good angle. If it was maybe 2 feet right, had a chance of curling all the way back into that open.
Yeah. Cory's got a line here.
Yeah, but the pinch, he wanted it maybe 10 feet to the right. With that tree, that V tree on his left side, it definitely pinched him off a little bit.
Sure. Drew with the forehand roller as well. I think that was a Leo 3 forehand roller.
It could have been. I'm not sure. I am skeptical because I saw that disc close up and it doesn't necessarily look like that. But
all right, I'll buy you.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're the expert. Oh, Zach's going for an adventure.
But he was like, I will take every drop of that. I love Yuli's face.
He's out of the open, right?
He's in the bushes, but he was really far in the bushes. It was either that flick roller or just pitching out like 30 feet to his right.
Gotcha. That looked good from Paul. Did he get close?
He did get close. He is up there, but he's outside the circle.
Okay. Cory going over the top for his third shot.
He turned to me. He's like, "You ready for this?" And I'm like, "I don't think I can ever be ready for what you're gonna do."
No. That never films well. Drew's third. Looks like that'll 4.
Yep, just upping with that Firebird.
And here is Zach, his third from the woods. Good thing he zoomed in. I wouldn't believe he was there.
Yeah, he was buried in there.
Yeah, what?
But
great out.
He'll take the 4 nonetheless. I mean, that is. Yeah. I think he never was out of the woods at any point.
No. Oh, wow, good run from Paul. Cory with the nice 4.
A couple of these guys just taking adventurous routes to their pars on this one.
This hole kind of lends itself to that.
It's true. It's such a fine line to actually get like reasonably pure shots or like open shots to the basket.
Yeah.
There's like a 30-foot radius circle in the middle there that you have to land in.
Yeah, it feels like maybe like 10% of the people play it perfectly. You know?
If that, honestly.
Yeah, everybody else is just scrambling and just doing what you can.
Mm-hmm.
Good clean up there from Drew. Paul to do the same.
I kind of like that Prodigy bag Paul's got. It's like a Detroit Tigers kind of blue and orange, but it's a good look.
He just got it.
Yeah, he's only had it like maybe a tournament or 2.
Yeah, I think he gave his Prodigy bag to somebody at Idlewild.
Oh, that's cool.
His caddy, actually.
Oh, that's very nice then.
Yeah, very, very nice. Hole 13, this looks fun.
Yeah, this is intense. Last year they did play that Y as a Mando, and traditionally at the course they do play that with the drop zone. But this year, no Mando, still ridiculously hard hole. You got to throw it flat, like that classic Christian Dietrich Heiser flip to Heiser shot.
Yeah.
And have it really finish left to even have a chance at 2. Last year, there was 1-2 on it, and it was Grady's shoe.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
He throws far. Oh, man. Oh, no.
He's wishing
He's
wishing there was a drop zone right now.
Oh, there's not?
No.
Oh, that's like 2 strokes right there.
That's exactly what everybody was saying. With rough this bad and OB this nasty, you have to have a drop zone there. But
It's like Milo OB and actual OB in one shot.
it's almost worse than Milo OB. It's like Waco OB, where it almost tricks you into thinking you can throw through it.
Yeah.
And then it's like, no, you silly man.
A great shot from Drew off the tee there. Should be a pretty easy 3. I'm sure Paul would not mind a 3 either.
No, and he didn't quite get all the way up there, but work's done.
Yeah.
No, actually,
So
not work's
Zach's-
done, but
Yeah, he's got a short work day ahead of him.
Exactly.
Zach's got about a 12-hour day left from that lie.
yeah, he's getting overtime still.
He is. That's going to be the venture from there. And Cory.
That you can't ask for a better shot than that. He went OB off the
Yeah.
drive, and now to have that putt for 4, whew, sign me up.
Yeah. Paul with another touchy 4. And yes, Uli.
Yeah, there is.
Wow.
So there are lines drawn up pretty much vertical, straight from the right and left side of that green. To get, you can see those white lines. That's OB. So really, it's just like
Oh,
a
wow.
strip up the hill.
What a shot by Zach right there. And Drew's second. Throw it in. Hey, that's good though.
Yes, getting a 3 here. I believe it plays 4.1, 4.2 average.
Does it really?
Yes.
Wow. That is wild.
So even taking an OB stroke and getting a 4, you're still getting strokes on the field, or decimal strokes, but still.
Yeah. That's incredible. Cory with a great putt for his 4 though. Paul with a nice 3. Drew with a nice 3 as well. And Zach, is he taking a 5?
Zach, let's see, he threw 3 up to there, 4 over to there. Should be a 5.
Yeah. Nice little backstop play there for him.
Yeah, I almost thought he was going to bank it off the tree, and it had the right action.
That would have been something. That double does take it back to even though, and our card was flying pretty high. They're all coming back to earth here, Cory.
Always thrown Innova and competed with Innova. I don't think I'd be playing this sport if it wasn't for creating the disc itself and then just taking it to the next level over and over and over again. How great the discs are themselves. It's really gained my trust, and I don't think I would be here without Innova. I don't see myself doing anything else.
All right, back to action. Got to thank MVP for getting Cory on the road. Working at hole 14. Some more nasty Idlewild up next.
I love this hole, but maybe it's because I like to throw sidearms, because it is downhill and kind of question marks all the way to the right. It's perfect for me.
Oh, wow. It keeps going right, doesn't it?
It keeps going. Now, this little grass patch down there, you're like, oh, that's the landing zone. No. That is the layup for par landing zone. It is so difficult to thread the needle on these trees and get it all the way down there. You're looking at maybe, if you can get 335, 300 off the tee, you're stoked.
Okay. Gibson throwing a forehand.
Made the first gap, but there's lots of gaps on this hole.
Oh man, he's gonna be scrambling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you end up with so many shots you haven't practiced at Idlewild. You know?
It's classic, man. I always say,
Yeah.
like we say at San Francisco safari training, it's just like find the bush you've never thrown into and throw 10 shots from there.
There you go. Paul leaked left. Cory. It's missing stuff.
It's missing everything, Ian.
No way.
He's literally has an 85 footer.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna see like 10 shots before he gets to putt right now.
His forehand goes almost as far as his backhand.
Well, it helps when you miss every tree, but yeah.
Yeah. Dude crushes. Drew's second shot, firing another forehand. This is good.
Oh, that's fine. If you can get right down into that little grassy patch by that black ink discs wall, great spot to just get a 4 on here and survive. That's your goal.
Yeah. That was Uli. Good second shot from him.
It was a good second shot. Unfortunately, I believe did find that creek.
Oh, did it really?
It did. It dropped right in.
Did Zach get on the green from there?
He is. He ripped it through the trees. He's up there.
Wow. Drew almost making the birdie, and probably.
Look at Cory's drive. Yes.
Who is this guy?
You're gonna know soon.
Seriously.
Come on. Uh-oh.
No, he did it!
He did, Ian.
Come on!
That is, like, there was 1-2 on it last year, and we think it was a throw-in. From what I know, that's the first time anybody has ever hit a putt on that hole for 2.
Cory, you are such a baller, dude. That was unbelievable.
Dude, look at him. He can't get the smile off his face. Hard to. I mean, wow.
Yeah. Permagrin status. Just keep it going.
I love Zach popping in that left side and fist pumping. It's like my favorite part of the whole thing.
That's pretty fantastic. Paul gave it a bid, trying to be like Cory, but not everybody can. Zach, that's birdie, right?
That's a birdie, and you're losing strokes.
That upshot was incredible, though. After that drive?
Yeah, great. I don't know what that dark blue disc he throws is. I'm pretty sure it's a Justice, but it flies really nice. It's like that white one that I have that's kind of like glidey straight.
Yeah. Looks to be getting a little blustery out there, Cory.
I did it.
Trees are starting to move around. Cory with that eagle. Wow. Now it's a 3-stroke lead on the card.
And 3-stroke swing on Uli in the 1 hole.
Yeah, that's doing work. Looks like they need to do some work on hole 15 if you want a good score, though.
They do. This is just... Like, I feel like I keep repeating myself. It's so nasty. But 487 feet never felt so long. It is uphill.
All these little trees, too, in the fairway.
Exactly. Uphill the entire way. And there's points where it just bottlenecks to like 10 foot, 15 foot, and you have to thread these needles. You're looking for like a flat backhand that just finishes straight. You can throw sidearm backhand, it doesn't matter, I guess, but it just has to finish straight. From there, it demands a really touchy righty backhand turnover. It's just really hard.
I feel like I've been saying this a lot, but good luck.
Yeah, yes.
Cory got decently far up there. Zach's going to try and flex a forehand, and he's kind of hanging out with Cory over there. Drew got a hyzer flip.
That's that Leo 3, yeah.
Not terrible. Paul also hyzer flipping something that is got that tree written all over it.
Gosh, it's such a battle from down here.
You gotta have a really strong mental game out here, because you're gonna take some bad scores.
Yes,
and you gotta come back from them.
That's what I was just gonna say. You have to be able to come back from failure, from not even failure, but just like you get 2 inches off your line, you kick a tree, you're in the woods. You got to be able to come back.
Yep. Looks like a pretty good second shot from Zach. Here is Cory's second shot. It stayed clean.
Yeah, as long as you're up to that second tree line right there, you should be okay.
Drew with the forehand roller. What? What happened? What?
Rewind it, folks. He hit the first tree in front of his face. And it shot right back at me.
No way.
It was scary.
Oh my gosh. I gave him a tombstone too.
I know. And then he parked it. He's under the pin.
Is he really?
Yes.
Wow. Paul's third looked a little bit wide. Hopefully that matriculated on down the hill.
Yeah, Drew said, I just threw the worst shot of my life, followed by, I think, the best shot of my life.
I love it. Cory with a great upshot on his third.
Oh my god.
And Zach.
Yeah, that was like for sure.
Bad.
Not
Is that Cory's second? Is Zach second?
Zach's...
Nope.
No.
That was their third.
That was his third shot. That's his par.
Yeah. Gosh, this is a tough 487.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Never felt longer. I mean, it plays so far uphill off the tee. You get there and you're like, how... Who's peering this line? And the answer is James Conrad. No, him only.
Yeah.
And it landed in the ground on a hill.
He's a power woods thrower.
It rolled. And then probably almost skipped it in.
Drew cleans up. James is kind of like the young MJ.
For sure, except like with raw physical power.
100 feet more power. Bunch of 4s there. I don't think you're feeling bad about that, though.
No. Sign me up for a 4 and a 4 through those 2 holes. That's 13, 14, 15. I'm going to say those are just the ones you need to get through, but also 16, 17, and 18. It's just those back 6 are just so treacherous.
Wow, we're opening it up. OB? Or...
Oh, yes.
Yeah? Okay.
969 feet, and it plays a par 4 generally, but they also don't have the OB up generally. So with that OB comes so much danger. You're going to have to just pinpoint 2-3 hyzers to get even close to having your birdie putt.
Wow. So all the long stuff is OB, or what's the deal?
Exactly. It is marked, but for the eyes, the long stuff is OB. If you have the heart of like a warrior, you can try and 3 it. And just, but it's so tough to get a lot of distance off the tee with how pinched that fairway is.
Gotcha. If anybody can get a lot of distance off the tee, though, Cory, it's Cory.
It's my namesake.
Yeah, it is. That looks really OB, though.
That looks extremely OB. That's about as far OB as you can go.
Uh-oh. Zach, busting out his backhand.
He throws far backhand, man. He really leans on these gladiators.
Wow. That looks great.
Quality shot.
Top of the hill?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Looks like a... Is that a PD2 or Destroyer for Drew?
Ooh, I could see it being a PD2. I know it's like the stablest thing in his bag.
That looks like a Destroyer, though.
Could be Destroyer.
Yeah. Looks pretty good. Hanging out with Zach over there. And Uli?
Oh, I found out what this insane lavender sky blue disc is.
Okay.
It's an X1, but it's like a mutant X1.
Uh-huh.
They had a run of like 150 discs, I guess, that were all a little bit pop top. He bought literally the entire run.
Really?
Yeah.
I know Kale likes that thing, too.
How about Cory's second shot?
/ third, and now he'll be throwing 5. But he can probably make it.
He plays holes extremely uniquely.
He sure does. This looked like Paul.
It
His
was.
Second shot. Sky is looking ominous, Cory.
You look at those trees, dude.
Yeah.
I hope you can get to see in the air this dark band of nightmare above us. Oh, not
This
quite.
is Zachariah. There it is. Oh.
No.
Is that it?
It somehow punched through the very bottom stuff. It's about a foot in on the very, very bottom of all that top stuff.
No way.
Yes.
Wow.
So now, after Zach's shot, cut to 2.5 hours later.
Oh, really?
So we had, they brought us in. There was lightning strikes like 100 yards from us. We were running in. We hid. We went to Subway. We came back. Now we're continuing.
All right. Drew, needed no time to warm up. Is that?
That was Zach throwing into a rabbit hole, and his disc just disappeared.
But he's a bounce.
But he is inbounds.
Okay, cool. That was Paul's third. Should make for a pretty easy birdie there. Looking at Drew's third. He threw a Firebird on his second shot. Oh my gosh.
So close.
It sure was. Great bid. Birdie?
Birdie. And he is loving that low left side, man. He's all over it.
Wow. And Cory for the par save. That's 3 throws.
This is true. It's 3 throws, but unfortunately, it's going to take the 5. But hey,
Wow.
I guess I'll take it.
It's entertaining, you know?
Exactly. Entertainment value, very high.
Oh, no.
Drew,
Ah. Ugh.
you're better than that.
Bad putt or bad reaction? Both?
Probably bits of both. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's a birdie for Paul. And Drew eventually will drop in his par. Great. Grab some Skittles or something over there. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, he's dealing with what's about to be like a 25-minute wait on hole 17, which is such a brutal hole.
What are we looking at?
Oof, we are looking at a newly par 4 hole 17. Last year, the pin was the same, the hole was the same, but they called it a par 3. This year, with this snaking OB and all these trees, it scores about a 4.2 average. So they just bumped up the par. So a 3 feels even better this year.
This hole is ridiculous, dude.
Yes, I mean, you nailed it. That's the only way to describe it. It has that snaking creek through the entire thing and trees just everywhere.
Yeah, what fairway?
If you could, the only shot is a stand-up sidearm through this little gap of trees.
Okay. Zach's going to try and do it. I mean, that's a good kick at least.
Great kick.
Yeah. Paul's going to opt for that backhand hyzer flip.
A lot of these guys just playing it as safe as they can to that right side and then accepting hitting a tree halfway up.
Yeah. I think you got to plan for that and be pleasantly surprised if you don't.
There's your line.
There it is.
So he didn't quite get it all the way down there, but he is going to have like a 70-foot downhill approach through some trees, which is just a great spot to be.
Yeah. That's that hyzer flip Leo 3 from Drew. He's been throwing this thing all day. Oh, did it really?
It did.
Oh, man. Just got Idlewild so hard right there. Idlewilded. That's a mouthful. That hit the basket.
It did hit the basket, and it sat nicely.
Wow. Incredible shot. Drew throwing 3 after the OB kick.
He's green.
Oh, wait. He's in over there.
He is.
Okay. It's a pleasant surprise. Zach?
Yeah.
Up and down for the 4 from there. Cory with a tricky little upshot here. Did it well.
Yeah, he turned around and said, nothing special right now. I'm like, I hope you weren't running that. Yes.
Seriously. Oh, Zach, good bid for the birdie there. He'll take the par. And Drew, I believe that's a par as well.
So remember when we were talking about OB inside the circle?
Yeah,
This is about a 14-foot circle.
About 5 feet to the right of the basket's OB.
Yeah, it's like nothing. I mean, it's such a treacherous green.
Yeah,
Honestly, I feel like if the creek didn't serpentine and it was just like running along the left side of the fairway and then curly-cued out around the basket, I think that would be a cool fair hole. But the serpentining down the center and just like,
yeah,
you're not going to have a lot of love from players on that one, I don't think.
Not so much. A couple of really good birdies there, though. That second shot from Paul was incredible. We're about to finish our round, though, Cory, on hole 18.
We are, and it is an extremely tough finishing hole. You got about maybe 400 feet to the mouth of this gap, maybe 380. You just keep it straight. Whatever you got that'll go straight, throw that. Because if you can get an angle out of the woods, you can throw that big turnover or that power sidearm up to these trees and then kind of just flip the coin if you're going to get through them or not.
Okay. Uli playing the hyzer flip off the tee.
To my face.
He wanted... Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
It's not good.
That's just Idlewild.
Yeah. It's not good.
Just where you end up, man. Cory with the hyzer flip right at Cory. Oh, good tree.
Great reaction. Can't ask for a better
safety.
spot. Yeah.
Yes. And Zach also going hyzer flip backhand. Where did that go?
He leaked left side. I missed it, admittedly,
Okay.
in my cam, but he is going to be closer to the mouth than me, but on that left side in that tree line.
Okay. Drew with the KC Pro rock shot. That looks great.
You can't do any better than that.
No. Cory's second shot after that earliest tree kick. Oh, no.
Oh, gosh. Ian, he was 6 down coming into this hole, and this is just so far from what you want to do on the 18th hole when you're currently in the lead.
Seriously, pitches out for his third. Looking at his fourth. This is not going to be easy 5.
Not with that, either. He's looking at a 6.
He is, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
Man. Gosh, this course is so punishing. He has real OB and natural OB in spades.
Yeah, usually you're saying one or the other, right? But this one literally combines every challenge.
It does. This is Paul's third shot after kind of getting out, and he's just taking his medicine, as the big germ says. Drew, after an incredible drive, busts out that Leo 3 on a hyzer flip.
It didn't flip. It just went kind of straight off to that left side.
Easy 4, though, which you'll take.
Oh, yeah.
Uli is his fourth shot. He's looking at a 6-2, isn't he?
He is. Gosh, it just one kick, and birdie is completely out of the question. 2 kicks, and par is completely out of the question.
Man, what a mean hole to end your day on, you know? Like, just an ego crusher.
Yeah, 17 and 18. You go OB once on the par 5, then you have 17 and 18 to deal with. Oh.
True. Yeah, exactly. Drew's such a ham sometimes,
I know.
man. It kills me. Good upshot right there. Ooh, that was Cory. And Zach looking for the same.
Oof.
Wow.
Almost dunked it.
Yeah, great touch on that one. Paul for the 5. He's gotta take 6.
This one got bloody.
It sure did. It always sucks playing the last hole terribly. You have to think about it, for 23 hours.
Exactly.
21 hours.
Exactly.
until the
Like
next round.
I'll take the double on hole 1 and the birdie on 18 over vice versa every single time.
100%. There's that double for Cory. Got another double coming up right here for Paul. Ooh.
Yeah, we had really, really good scores going on the card, and then that happened. But 8 down on the card is not a bad action.
No. Cory with F4. That's respectable for sure. So why don't you tell everybody what we got in store for the rest of the tournament?
So,
It got a little hairy.
Things got a little hairy. Got a bit of a kooky scenario. What we ended up doing is I am going to take the footage that Smashbox shot of the round 1 feature card of Paul Macbeth, James Conrad, Gary Costa, and Zach Melton. And I'm going to cut that into a video. We are going to release that, and then we are going to forego round 2 footage because no cards got shuffled. Everybody played with exactly the same people, and we are going to catch back up on Chase card final round.
All right. Should be fun. That was a fun watch. This course it's a hell of a thing, Cory.
It is so nasty, and I am so excited to see Chase card play third round, as well as talk to you while these big dogs play during round 1.
Yeah, should be good stuff. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you tomorrow.